Also been following breaking news out of the Middle East all morning, and here is the latest.
Yeah, President Trump told Israel's government this morning that its war with Hamas is over after more than 2 years. The president saying now that Hamas has released the last living hostages held in Gaza, he believes the peace deal that he's helped broker will end with lasting peace in the Middle East.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced that he is nominating Mr. Trump for a prize that until now has never been awarded to someone who is not an Israeli. And he made it clear he's not talking about the Nobel Peace Prize.
As to that other prize, just a question of time, you'll get it. But I want you to get the Israel Prize, our highest award.
Washington correspondent Vinay Simlot now wraps up the latest developments from Israel.
The first convoys drove from Gaza to Israel on Monday carrying freed hostages. A truck with the Israeli flag followed. In Tel Aviv, the announcement was met with cheers and relief. The release signaling the end of 2 years of nearly nonstop fighting. As the first images of the hostages emerged, the mother of one of them spoke with him over the phone. "Thank God the war is over," she said. "The war is over." President Donald Trump arrived at the Knesset on Monday, the Israeli parliament. He called it a great and beautiful day.
Everybody is happy, and I think it's going to stay that way.
The war began when Hamas attacked Israel on October 7th of 2023. Since then, Israel's response has reduced most of Gaza to rubble and left the 2 million who lived in the territory displaced and hungry.
It's been centuries. I think people are tired of it. Yeah, the ceasefire is going to hold, and we're going to make sure it holds.
President Trump says Israel and Hamas have agreed to stop fighting. Israel wants Hamas to disarm, and Hamas wants Israel to pull all of its troops out of Gaza. President Trump says Gaza, which has been ruled by Hamas, will now be governed by a board of peace.
Everybody wants to be a part of it. I've had calls from all of the leaders.
Again, that was Vinay Simlot reporting there. At this hour, the president is in Egypt. This is live video from Sharm el-Sheikh, a city on the southern tip of the Sinai Peninsula.
He's there to take part in a ceremony commemorating the ceasefire and phase 1 of a peace agreement, and is expected to wrap up his whirlwind visit in the Middle East later on this hour.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.